Rocket fringes, all my Hebrews rocket with me. Hell no, I don't claim a religion, cause that's something the Bible don't mention.
Come on.
I used to be all in the kitchen, water whipping, man, while they flipping chickens. Had to change up the way I was living. I'm set apart, that mean we different.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. You know who this is? This is Nabi Ahaya Alahayakum. That is the prophet of I am the Most High. And I am the modern day prophet, Malek Boaz Ban Yochanan Ban Dawid. And I wanted to go back through this video with the baseball diamond. I had to go back through this video. And I noticed in my first video that, you know, I messed up some things and I messed up a couple of areas and I messed up a couple of positions and whatnot, but I've been really studying and analyzing this video, like I said in my first one. So if you never got to see the first one, you know, as a matter of fact, you know how most people say, go back and watch the first one. You don't even need to go watch the first one. This one is going to be way much better. Way much better. I'm surprised that it's still up there. I'm surprised that I haven't deleted it yet. I think I just did that, you know, for the sake of making sure my numbers are up as far as the videos I create. I'm not necessarily sure. Excuse me. But anyway, so we're going to go back through and watch this video again about the diamond, okay? And then we're gonna have a breakdown. I'm gonna give you guys a very good, very strong breakdown. I'm gonna try to do it quickly because I want to make sure that we go through this video twice, just like I did in the first video. Now, in the first video, I was wrong in some areas because, you know, the video still hadn't completely sunk in, and they spin through this thing so freaking fast. You know, you really have to be hypersensitively focused and sharp-minded to be able to catch everything, you know, even the first 2 or 3 times, you know. And the first time I did the video, I'd only watched it 3 times, literally. As a matter of fact, 4 times, I'm sorry. As a matter of fact, while I did the video was my 3rd and 4th time watching it. So, you know, when I went to do the commentary, I'd only watched it twice, you know, and so, you know, there were still areas I was stuck at, you know, and I was still blown away at, and, you know, and I still didn't really register everything. But we are going to actually really get through it this time. So roll with me, and we're going to have a nice little discussion about the incredible intricateness that was used to put this skit together. Enjoy this with me. I just want to ask, do anybody remember that Chinese guy? I don't. Okay, my bad.
Mr. Faircon, I'm certainly looking forward to the game today.
Well, Al Sharpton, the regular manager of the baseball team, is sick today, and the owner wants you to fill in. And it's important that you become familiar with all the players' names, especially since some of them are a little strange.
Oh, I'm down.
That's right, I'm down at 6, so you'll be taking his place.
Say what?
Say what's over in right field.
So who's on first?
No, Jews on first.
Says who?
The owner, White.
White is on the team?
That's right. With Jews on first, the man on second, Mr. Charlie at shortstop, and it's a conspiracy at third.
Now, wait a minute. Who's at shortstop?
Mr. Charlie.
But now, isn't that a conspiracy?
No, a conspiracy's at third.
So then who's at first?
No, Jews on first.
Preach on.
Preach on is pitching.
Say what, my brother?
Say what's right field, my brother is catching.
So, now, my brother's catching, right on. So where's the conspiracy? Preach on.
No, right on is in left field. A conspiracy's at third, and my brother is catching. Preach on.
Preach on.
That's right, preach on.
Amen.
Is playing center field.
Say what?
In right field.
Says who?
Whitey.
Preach on.
Preach on is to my brother.
So, Jews on first.
I'm down.
I thought you said he was old manager.
No, I'm just saying I'm down.
I'm down what? Is at first?
No, Jews on first.
So, Jews on first. The man is at second. Mr. Charlie is a shortstop. And then it's a conspiracy.
Amen, my brother.
Center field and catcher.
Say what?
Amen and right on. Now that takes care of the outfield.
Right on and amen.
So, where is the conspiracy?
Between my brother and the man.
According to who?
Whitey and Jews. See, this is all the work of Whiteys and Jews.
Now, I understand Whiteys, but why the Jews?
Because Jews is also captain.
Over my brother?
Right on.
And amen and preach on, my brother. This is more confusing than the Tawada Brawley trial.
Okay, y'all. So, this is where we at. Here's the breakdown of all the players. First of all, I want you to make note, two important individuals are not present in this baseball game. That is the batter and the umpire. Everybody else is there, but the batter, hey, batter, swing, or the umpire, you're out. Neither one is there. So, we got the Jews on first. And I noticed, and I think this is really all in reference to their star and to their actual God, Satan, that they were mentioned to be on first 6 times. I don't know why there was a significance for that. The Jews were mentioned 2 more times after that. No, actually 3 more times after that. But not as being on first. They were mentioned as being on first 6 times. There's got to be a significance to that I just haven't figured out yet. Anyway, so we got the Jews on first, the man at second, Mr. Charlie at shortstop. It's a conspiracy on third. Preach on is pitching to my brother who is catching. Amen is in center field, just praising the Lord. Say what is confused off in right field, and right on is way off in left field. All right. Now I want you to understand this breakdown, okay? And I'm gonna try to do this kind of quickly, because I know how I can get into a rant and I know how I can draw things out, and I don't want to really draw this video out whatsoever. I really don't. I want to get back into the replay, and then break each point down through the replay. Okay, so listen. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that Whitey is the owner. Okay, Whitey is the owner. Whitey is the owner. All right. Now I'm down is out sick, so we ain't down for nothing. We sick of being I'm down. You feel that? You notice that? I'm down is out sick. So they sick of being I'm down. They sick of being down. All right. Now Sharpton says, well, where's the conspiracy? No. Sharpton says, well, where's Charlie? Farrakhan says Charlie is between the conspiracy and the man. Sharpton says, well, ain't that a conspiracy? Farrakhan's like, nah, conspiracy's on third. Well, where's the conspiracy? Well, the conspiracy is between the man and my brother. Now, that's the first little setup I want you to notice. We got 4 people right there, 4 individuals right there, boom. Second base, we got the man. Shortstop, we got Mr. Charlie, who I'm calling the police. The police is Mr. Charlie. Then you got the conspiracy, which is on third, and you at home, your brother. My brother is at home catching. Okay? Now notice that setup. First and foremost, they said that the conspiracy is between the man and my brother. Well, first of all, that's right as far as the baseball setup is, because the conspiracy is on third. But they're also trying to say something now. A lot of what they say in all this has dualistic meanings. I'm trying to tell you this. That means they have two meanings, all right? There's not just one single meaning. Look past the surface. They're not just talking about that there's a person, a imaginary person named the conspiracy on third base, and they're between the second baser and the catcher. That's not what they're saying. They're saying there's a conspiracy between the man and my brother. They're trying to tell you this. Okay, everything has a dual meaning in this. Okay, now pay attention. So notice though where the police are at. Well, the police are in between the conspiracy and the man. No wonder why Sharpton said, well, ain't that a conspiracy? Why are the police tucked at shortstop between the conspiracy and my man? And the man, I'm sorry. When there's already a conspiracy between the man and my brother. Could the police be a part of that conspiracy? Are they trying to tell you something? Are they trying to paint a picture for you? The conspiracy is between the man and my brother. But between the conspiracy and the man is Mr. Charlie, the police. Short-stopping everything. Ooh. Short-stopping everything. Ooh. Okay, now let's go to the other side of the diamond. We got the man, the Jews, and my brother. The man, the Jews, and my brother. Well, we already know where the Jews is at. See, I'm not going to keep saying that, so I ended up saying it 6 times. No, that's not going to happen. We already know where the Jews is at. Because Whitey put them there. Now, why did Whitey put my brother at the place where he's just catching? Why? Well, because he's got preach on, your Sunday preacher, your church pastor, he's got preach on, standing on the mound in the pulpit, pitching to my brother, pitching that preaching to my brother, pitching that tradition to my brother, pitching that Christian doctrine to my brother, the Hebrew. He's pitching it to the Hebrew, my brother, my Ak. He's pitching it to my brother who's catching. The catcher catches everything the pitcher throws, right? Or he's relatively supposed to. So they put my brother at the catcher and put the preacher at pitching. So that way my brother's always catching the preaching. Preach on. Now let's think about the outfield. You got amen right in the center just praising the Lord. Amen, my brother. Think about that position, okay? Think about that position. It's right in the middle. It's right in the center. It's also the place where Christ was when he was on the cross, okay? Amen. In the center field, they usually catch what? Fly balls. So they usually do what? Put both their hands up. Amen. Did I put all that together for you? Christ was put on the center cross. The outfielder, the center fielder, usually catches fly balls, has to put both his hands up, and amen is in the center field. You get that? Both your hands up. Amen. Christ on the cross in the middle. Amen. Amen. Now, the two outfielders, the infielders, that's where it's really interesting. All right? Now, to be in the right field, you have to be confused. Say what? Oh, he in right field. Did you catch that? I said to be in the right field, to be in the correct field, to be in the right field, you have to be confused. Say what? He's in right field. Right on. Oh no, you way off. Nigga, you way off. You in left field. You way in left field. You see how they put that together? For you to be right on, for you to be correct, for you to be spot on, oh nigga, you in left field. You see how these have dualistic meanings? Because look, think about when you're having a conversation with somebody. And you guys are having a conversation and, you know, it's going normal. And then all of a sudden this person goes off on a tangent on some other topic that had nothing to do with the conversation. What do you usually tell them? Nigga, you way off in left field. Ain't that what you usually tell them? Nigga, you way off in left field. So think about the positioning that they got the player called right on. Right on. Right on, my brother. Right on. They got you in left field. To be right on, you got to be way off in left field. You got to be crazy. You got to be in left field. But to be in the right field, you got to be confused. Say what? You catch all that? That's the breakdown right here. There's one last thing that was the breakdown. I'm down was the captain. But he's sick, right? So we sick of being down. So how did the Jews end up in the place where they was at? Well, because Whitey put them there. Because Whitey's the owner of the team. Right? And the conspiracy is between the man and my brother. Why is that? Well, because that's what the whites and the Jews want. This is all the working of the whites and the Jews. Well, I understand the whites. I understand Whitey, Al Sharpton said, but why the Jews? And then Farrakhan said, well, because they are also captain. Captain? Sharpton said, over who, my brother? Where did Farrakhan go from that on? From that place on, he went into left field, right on. Jews also captain over who, my brother? Left field, right on. What? So I'm down as the team captain got replaced with the Jews, who are now captain over my brother. Did you notice that? They're not captain over anybody else on the team. They're not captain over Preach On. They're not captain over the man, Charlie, or the conspiracy. They're captain over my brother, who's already squatting down, catching the pitching. Already in a submissive position, catching everything that is being thrown at him. Are you guys putting this together? Let's listen. Shoot. Did it again, man. Dang it.
Mike DeWine sued for people all over Ohio. Well, I did the opposite, suing companies that cheated workers out of their pay and benefits, because I'll always fight for Ohio workers.
Well, you have a very full agenda.
I'm sorry about that, y'all. Hopefully this still recorded correctly.
Minister Faircon, I'm certainly looking forward to the game today.
Well, Al Sharpton, the regular manager of the baseball team, is sick today, and the owner wants you to fill in. And it.
Okay, so it wasn't the old captain, it was the old manager. All right, it was the old manager who's sick. They sick of this.
It's important that you become familiar with all the players' names, especially since some of them are a little strange.
Oh, I'm done.
That's right, I'm down at 6, so you'll be taking his place.
Say what?
See? The manager is sick of being down. I'm down was the manager. Al Sharpton is taking his place. He's sick. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. The manager is sick. I'm down is sick. I'm sick of being down. I'm not managing this.
Say what's over in right field.
So who's on first?
No, Jews on first.
Says
That's one time.
On the White.
White is on the team?
That's right, with Jews on first.
2 times.
Man on second, Mr. Charlie is shortstop, and it's a conspiracy at third.
Now,
Okay, now they've already said the Jews are on first 2 times. Man's on second. Mr. Charlie's at shortstop. It's a conspiracy at third.
wait a minute. Who's at shortstop?
Mr. Charlie.
But now, isn't that a conspiracy?
No, a conspiracy's at third.
See? He said, well, who's on shortstop? Mr. Charlie. Well, isn't that a conspiracy? No, the conspiracy's on third. Nah, nigga. The police being right there is the conspiracy. What is they right there for? That's a setup. We already got the man on second. Now we got the police at shortstop. But the conspiracy's on third.
So then who's at first?
No Jews on first.
3 times.
Preach on his pitch.
Say what, my brother?
Say what's right field, my brother is catching.
So preach on is preaching. Then you see how Al Sharpton got confused. Say what, my brother? Well, say what is in right field, my brother is catching. Now think about how I broke all this down earlier. Listen to how they put this together. Remember, I told you to be in the right field, to be in the right area, to be correct, you had to be confused. They got say what in the right field. Al Sharpton was mad confused. He was lost. He said, say what, my brother? Nigga, what? He was confused. He was lost. Nigga, what? Well, nigga, what's in right field? Say what is in right field? Your confusion, oh, you in the right area. We don't want you thinking, nigga. We want you confused. And as a matter of fact, my brother is catching. Your brother's still catching. Your brother catching. Now, I believe this is where the preacher comes in.
So, now, my brother's catching. Right on. So where's the conspiracy? Preach on.
No, right on is in left field. A conspiracy's at third, and my brother is catching. Preach on.
Right on's in left field. A conspiracy's at third, and my brother is catching. Preach on. Right on is in left field. Right on. You see how I'm saying that they got dualistic meanings? He's like, right on, my brother. No, right on's in left field. Nigga, you way off if you right on. If you right on, you way off. Right on is in left field. A conspiracy's at third. My brother is catching. Now, that's another thing you want to notice, man. They keep repeating certain things. They consistently repeat certain things. Now, these brothers aren't the ones that wrote this joke. There are people that have inside knowledge of who's really running the show and how things are really set up that infused truth into this joke. And they made it funny. They made reality funny. They made the truth funny. They turned the truth into a joke. They turned the truth into a joke. Now, I bet y'all didn't even notice that the very first time that they mentioned that my brother was catching, the audience busted out laughing. They busted out laughing. They loved that part. My brother is catching. Man.
So who's on first?
No, Jews on first.
Says who?
The owner, White.
White is on the team?
That's right. With Jews on first, the man on second, Mr. Charlie at shortstop, and it's a conspiracy at third.
Now, wait a minute. Who's at shortstop?
Mr. Charlie.
But now, isn't that a conspiracy?
No, a conspiracy's at third.
So then who's at first?
No, Jews on first.
Preach on.
3 times. Preach on is preaching.
Say what's right field, my brother is catching.
So,
Look, did you hear how big that laugh was? And people even started clapping. Preach on is pitching, my brother is catching. This is an audience of black people. They didn't even get that the joke was on them and about them. But yet they enjoyed it. They laughed at it. Whoa, 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 whoa. And they sit here just making fun of these people. Right in their face. You see how cunning? You see how cunning our captors are? Because we're still in bondage. People, Hebrews, black Christians, we're still in captivity. These jokes are even against you, and you don't understand that because you're still under the veil of Christianity. And I don't want to talk bad about Christianity whatsoever. Because, I want you guys to understand that as far as black people are concerned, there's just no need for it. You don't need it. You already have a path and a way to salvation. Christianity is a path and a way to salvation for Gentiles, for the heathen nations, for everyone else. If you're black, you already have a path to salvation. You just need to get back to it. They know that. They know that so much that they're making a joke about the fact that you want to stay Christian. Preach on is pitching to my brother. My brother is steady catching the pitching. The preaching, the pitching, the preaching, the pitching, the pitching, preaching, pitching, preaching, preaching, pitching. My brother is steady catching it. That was like the biggest joke to the black audience. Some of them had tears come out of their eyes. I'm sure during that laugh, because a few of them were clapping. You don't clap at a joke unless you really feel it. Your body now has to have some other extra form of expression. You are so happy. You are so joyous. You are so filled with laughter that your voice alone cannot express all of the laughter that you have within you. So you clap. Right? These people clapped when they found out my brother was catching. Please pay attention to what I'm saying. Pay attention to this video. I know I go on rants and tangents, man. I know I do. But I'm trying to fix my videos so that they're more, visibly attractive. You know, so they fit the entire screen. I've noticed that was one major problem. Now I'm trying to fix that and make sure that they fit the entire screen. But you know, during this video, I really want you to pay attention to what I'm saying, what I'm pointing out. Pay attention to what these people are saying in this skit, what these people wrote in this skit to have these Hebrew men say to a Hebrew audience and make fun of them right to their face without them even noticing.
My brother's catching. Right on. So where's the conspiracy? Preach on.
No, right on is in left field. A conspiracy's at third, and my brother is catching. Preach on.
Preach on.
That's right, preach on.
Amen.
Now you see, they mentioned preach on 3 times without even mentioning that he was the pitcher. They even stopped mentioning that preach on was the pitcher. They just said preach on, preach on, preach on, preach on. But they still tell you that my brother's catching. My brother is catching. Preach on, preach on, preach on. Did y'all catch that? My brothers, sisters, did y'all catch that? They're trying to prove something to you again. They're trying to show you something again. Let's go back.
So where's the conspiracy? Preach on.
No, right on is in left field. A conspiracy's at third, and
My brother is catching. Preach on.
Preach on.
Preach on.
Preach on.
Amen.
It's playing center field. See, you see how they did that? My brother is catching. Preach on, preach on, preach on. 3 times means completion. So they did that on purpose. They said that 3 times, and then they said amen. And amen's out in center field. And remember what I told you about the center fielder? The center fielder usually catches fly balls. And he did it with both his hands up. Amen. Are y'all following me? My brother is catching. Preach on, preach on, preach on. Amen. Ooh. You see how cunning these people are? Ooh. My brother is catching. Preach on, preach on, preach on. Amen.
Conspiracy. Preach on.
No, right on is in left field. A conspiracy's at third, and my brother is catching. Preach on.
Preach on.
That's preach on.
Amen.
It's playing center field.
It's playing center field. Both his hands up out there in the middle of the field. Amen. Amen. He don't even have to be out there with his hands in the sky other than to say amen, because there ain't no batter. Ain't nobody knocking no fly balls out there. So that's all he can do while he out there in the middle of the field is put his hands up and say amen.
In right field.
Says who?
Whitey.
Preach on.
Now you see how confused he was? Say what? Is in right field. You in the right place, nigga. You confused. Says who? Whitey. Whoa. Whoa. Did y'all make that connection right there? You gotta be confused to be in the right area. Says who? The white man. That's even what the white man says, because they the one that put this skit together. Sharpton says, say what? Farrakhan said, oh, he in right field. Sharpton says who? Whitey. You confused. Oh, you in the right spot. Says Whitey. Say what? You in the right field. Says Whitey. I hope y'all are not missing this, man, because this is deep. This is deep.
Preach on is pitching to my brother.
So,
Preach on is pitching to my brother.
I'm down.
That's 4
I
times.
thought you said he was old manager.
No, I'm just saying
I'm down.
Is that first?
No, Jews on first.
5 times.
Jews on first.
6 times.
The man is at second, Mr. Charlie is a shortstop, and then it's a conspiracy.
Amen, my brother.
Center field and catcher.
Say what?
Amen and right on. Now that takes care of the outfield.
Right on and amen.
So where is the conspiracy?
Here we go.
Between my brother and the man.
According to who?
Whitey and Jews. See, this is all the work of Whiteys and Jews.
Now you know, some white Jews had to come up with this and put that in there. And they telling y'all straight to your face, but they make it seem like it's just a funny joke of Negroes trying to just point the finger at whites and Jews. When it's really the white Jews pointing the finger at themselves like, yo, it's really us. What do you say? Where's the conspiracy? Between a man and my brother. Why? Says who? Whites and Jews. See, this is all the working of whites and Jews. No, it's not the working of whites and Jews. It's the working of white Jews. Fake Jews. Ashkenazi Jews. That is what the working is of. It is the working of the white Jews. The killer Jews. The synagogue of Satan Jews. The Revelation 2:9 and 3:9 Jews.
So where is the conspiracy?
Between my brother
And the man.
According to who?
Whitey and Jews. See, this is all the work of Whiteys and Jews.
The conspiracy is between my brother and the man according to Whitey and Jews. This is all the working of whites and Jews. See, now right there, they just let you know this is a scheme. This is a working. This is a meddling, a working. This is a scheming. This is a working. This is a handling. This is a working of the whites and the Jews. The conspiracy is between my brother and the man according to the whites and the Jews, but this is all a working of the whites and the Jews. They just told you right there. Well, first of all, this conspiracy, which is fake, according the knowledge, in other words, is according to the knowledge is coming from the whites and the Jews. But this is all a working of. This is all put together by the whites and the Jews. That was clear as day. That was clear as day. Listen to him again.
So where is the conspiracy?
Between my brother
And the man.
According to who?
Whitey and Jews. See, this is all the working of whites and Jews. I'm sorry, I had to talk with him. I had to. Because it's just astonishing. The conspiracy is between my brother and the man according to whites and Jews. This is all a working of the whites and the Jews. Now, this is where your boy says, well, I understand the whites, but why the Jews? Well, because the Jews are also captain over who? My brother. Right on. Now, why do you say right on? Why? Because that information right there was direct and it was blatant and it was left field. It was left field. They just told you that the white Jews rule over you. They just told you the white Jews rule over you. The white Jews rule over you. Not Esau, Ashkenaz. Not Edom, Jewish. That's who did it. That's who's ruling over you. That's your captor. Hebrews. That's who's got their hand on you, over you, pinning you down. It's the white Jews, man. Everybody else is puppets. Even all the goofy white folks in America. Most of them are not white Jews in the sense that they have power and control. They might be white Jews in the sense of that, unfortunately, they have some of that bloodline. And I believe almost every white person on this country, on this plot of land known as this country, has a little bit of Ashkenaz or Khazarian Jew in them. They have a little bit of fake white Jew in them. Because that's who spread around and made sure they were into everyone. Not Esau. I'm sorry I keep throwing that in there because, you know, just in case a couple of my Hebrews come across this video, you know, and it seems very interesting to them, you know, and they might go back and, you know, want to see it again or something. I have to throw that in there because there's a very strong doctrine in the Hebrew camps right now that the white man is Esau. And that Esau is our ruler and our captor and this and this and that and that. But this right here proves it. It proves that the white Jews, not Esau whatsoever, is our captain, captor, captain, captor, captorin, captainer. Is our captain, captor. Let's listen to him.
Now, I understand whiteys, but why the Jews?
Because Jews is also captain.
Over my brother?
Right on.
And amen and preach on, my brother. This is more confusing than the Tawana Brawley trial.
And amen and preach on, my brother. And amen and preach on, my brother. Who's catching. I hope this has been very, very interesting to you guys. Through my rants, you know, and through my pausing and pinpointing, I hope you've been able to catch the points that I've been trying to make and that you see them as well as I do. You know, and maybe you see some other points that I missed. Please let me know. Like, share, comment, emoji, fast and pray. Don't forget those last two, very, very important. Fast and pray. Gotta find a way always to shake them demons up off of you. When Christ said, when he spoke to the disciples, well, this demon right here can only be exercised by way of fasting and prayer. So like, share, comment, emoji, fast and pray. Come back and see me on another day. It's your boy, Nabi Alahayakum, the Most High, prophet of the Most High, the modern day prophet. I'll holler at you people in the next video. Shalom, Ehad.